Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Room to Grow. I was looking back at the mountains, trying to figure out how to solve some puzzles, and then decided to solve some on camera, and then realized I forgot to turn on the camera. So let's return to some puzzles that I recently solved. So, there was this guy, where it was easy to get one of these guys in, but the other guy was having trouble. And I was trying to come up with ways to push my pot around, and I realized I could do this, and I could almost get to the solution, but that didn't quite work. And then at some point I had the insight that I don't actually need to split my head, because I can go ahead and push this guy, and then come over here and push this guy, and everything is great. So puzzle number 19 ended up being very easy. Then back over in the letter section, puzzles C and E were unsolved previously. And this one I struggled mightily on for a few minutes. It seemed like the most obvious start was to do this in order to push him to the left. However, in order to get my head back out, I had to push him further to the left. And despite all of my best efforts, there just didn't ever seem to be a way to get things back to where I wanted them to go. I tried a few different things, including trying to hook the guy from above and below by doing all kinds of various silly maneuvers. They were unsuccessful. Then at some point I said, I don't have a reason to want to start like this, but what if I start like this? And then all of a sudden things started happening, because I realized I could shift this down, and that's the wrong way. And I could shift this over. I can't shift it over enough from here. Aha, but I can shift it over from here. And that gets him there. It took me a while to figure that one out. But since I did it off camera by accident, now you get to see me do it much more quickly on camera. And then there's this one. There are two cacti who are already in the correct locations, over here and over here. And then three cacti that we need to push around. And so the question is, how do we push all three? And so it's pretty easy to push almost any two of them. Getting the third one is where things get spicy. So I decided in order to do that, I was probably going to need to use my tail. So kind of an obvious thing to do is something like this. And then the question is just, how am I going to get the other guy to get pushed? And this one actually didn't take me too long. I don't feel bad about it. At some point I had an insight, which is I can do a double push, like that. And then push this guy there. And that solves that puzzle. And that's all the little letter puzzles in this section. Alright, so that probably took 10 minutes less than it did the first time to do. But let's move on toward, I guess, some stuff at the end of mountains. I don't remember exactly how all of this goes. It looks like there might be stuff to the north that has some more mountains puzzles. Do I know how to get to there? And will it be easier to start from here? Let's see, how do I get up top? I guess I have to push my structure around from over here somehow? No, I probably do have to come from this side, I'm guessing. So how do I get up into that top section? If I do this, I can push me around like that. That doesn't seem super great. That does not seem super great. What if I just do this and just have one head? No, I need two heads so that I can push down at some point. So I want to be able to push my structure up at some point in the future. But I need room to push my structure up. Which means I also need to push the structure to the left, it feels like. Which head is eventually going to get up into the top section? Feels like the bottom head has to be the one who's on the grid somehow. So actually from here... Well, I can't push my structure. Oops, I can't push my structure up until I do this, right? And then from here, it's too late to kind of do anything interesting over here. So that doesn't look good. Like, I must have gotten up to that top section somehow, right? How did I do it? Apparently by being smarter than I'm being right now. Perhaps I do need to start from the other side, so just in case that is the case. Let's come out over here. No, the shape that I'm forced to make here seems like this works very much not in my favor, because now I can't push in either of these directions. So that definitely doesn't seem like it. Oh, I should start from one of the nearest puzzles, is what I should do. If I had just solved puzzle number 20, which is a puzzle that I had previously solved, and then go back to the mountains. Now my pot starts right here, and now I can do some pushing. Here we go, here we go. Okay. So, this guy could come up here, maybe? Actually, where does he need to be? Maybe just here? And then if I wake him up, he ends up over here. And then... I can't shift the structure to the right. I could shift it to the left in theory. That doesn't seem to be working very well. Suppose instead I had it like this. And this guy wakes up and he goes in both directions. That also does not help me. Actually, it'd be easier to attack this from number 19. Is that true? No, I think that's not true. I think I'm happy attacking from number 20. What if I go here? Then I'm not going to be able to get up high enough because my pot runs in over there. And if I had been coming from 18 or 19... Or actually coming from 21 might be really good. Hold on, let's try that really quick. If I enter from 21, back to the mountains. This looks like possibly the winner. Because now I can go up really high. Well, then my body's going to be in the way, though. Is it? What if I were to do this, followed by this, and it doesn't really get me where I want to go. I must have gotten up there at some point, but I don't remember how, so let me figure it out. Okay, I think I finally got it. It took me about 2 minutes. Longer than I would have liked. So let's see, what did I do here? I believe I did this in order to get my head into the middle. Then I split myself up. Then I pushed myself over, switched to this head, and now I'm up here. There we go. So, are there unsolved puzzles over here? Yes, F, G, and A. Maybe I never came up here, actually. This might be my first time up in this section, because I do not recognize these. Alright, what do we have going on over here? Not a lot of grid to work with. One cactus nearby who is already at his goal location, and another farther away who is not. That's the obvious start. Let's start with some obvious bits until we see a reason to do otherwise. This already looks very difficult. Like looks like I need to push my structure way over. And I don't see a way to do that. Is it reasonable to presume that I want 2 heads? Let's imagine yes. Alright, let's ignore the fact that I'm ruining one of the cactuses for a moment. Just to get a sense. I need to move that guy up. How am I gonna move that guy up? What? I need to get ahead. Got it. I need to get ahead onto the other grid so I can push him up. Okay, now I have a goal in mind. That's important. How am I ever going to get another head over there? That seems to imply that this head is going to be like pushing things downward and then over or something. Yeah, I got a head over there kind of, but I kind of ruined everything in the process. So I definitely need 2 heads. I feel very confident about that. And we can argue about which head is going where. I suppose, actually, this head can always stay 2 ahead of that one, maybe? Well, at some point I need to press down, though. With the other one. So I think... Well, I can do this. This is just kind of what I did before. I got this head over here, but now everything's in the way. Still not at all obvious to me what I need to do. If I get this guy down as early as possible, we're going to end up catching that other cactus, which is not good. If I get this guy super far to the right, I mean, I guess it's nice to have him way over to the right, but that doesn't help me get him over to the grid. Oh, this is interesting, actually. Well, it's at least somewhat interesting. Yeah, suppose I had just done that. Okay, here's an idea, maybe. Suppose this guy pushes over, I don't know, 1. And then this guy pushes down and over a few... I don't remember why I wanted to do this. That does not seem very good. Someone needs to push the structure down at some point. And I guess it's going to have to be you. Is that true? It doesn't have to be you. You could push the structure down at any point, but then pushing to the right kind of implies we're going to take the other cactus with us, which we don't want to do. So what if... I am starting to vaguely see something. What if this guy pushes us, let's say all the way over here. Oh, then this guy's off the grid. Hold on. Let's make sure that other guy stays on the grid. And now this guy makes a little... no, I don't want him to make a loopsie-doodle here. So the point is now I can push like all the way over here and not be grabbing the other cactus, which is good. But I need to somehow have the other cactus... Oh, how am I going to get the other cactus head over here? Like, that's never going to happen. Oh, but this could happen. This is looking good, actually. I almost solved it. Now the problem is that this little bump is in the way. So we're almost there. Is there a way to do that differently? Probably. I'm not sure exactly how, though. Because by the time that goes to where this guy's head is on the grid. The other guy's little bump is in the way, and the bump seemed necessary in order to get this guy low enough down. Actually, is that true? Could I have gotten this guy lower down by something dark side? Because, yeah, what if I had done this? The problem with that is... Is there a problem with that? The problem with that is I still need to push this down in order to be able to push things over, and so now I'm pushing the other cactus, and so that's not solving everything. But I think it's in the right vicinity of something that I need to realize. So let's see. I needed to do this in order to be able to pull this far without pulling the bottom, or without pulling the leftmost cactus. But I need that head to be, the bottom head to be farther to the right or farther down or something. This head could be farther to the right, except for that's going to get in the way. So is there a way that I could do something clever where... what? Now this is exactly where I just was. What am I trying to do? Trying to imagine what my goal state look like. I could push the whole structure down one more. Okay, let's investigate that. No, I can't because it'll do that. But let's, despite the fact that we just broke that, let's just kind of play around with this for a minute. It has all kinds of other problems as well. It is a possible thing that can be done. It does not immediately seem useful. Huh. And I don't think this could ever be useful, right? What if he had been... Okay. So this allows me to get over here, and so what if that F had been kind of shaped differently at the beginning? So, what if we move you down right from the beginning, get this structure set up, so then the whole thing can shift over without hitting the other cactus. There we go. Look at me go. I solved another puzzle. Hooray, hooray. All right, and we still have time to look at yet another. Go Gadget Puzzle G. What do we have over here? We have various guys who need to go in various places. So this guy needs to go down one. That's easy. This guy needs to go left one and up one. That is not as easy? Question mark. Getting him up one. I don't have leverage to push him up one, so I'd have to push him up one with a head, it appears. And so that's going to be the challenging bit. How do I get a head? So it seems like I need a head that's like on the left-hand side and will be available to push him up or something. But then I also need to be able to push the structure to the left, which I could do, except for it's not pushing the cactus right now. So could I have done something at the outset? Like this? That might have gotten things where I wanted to go. So now if I push you down... There we go. Push him over. Yeah, okay. That was actually super easy. That was one of the easiest puzzles ever. Mountains G. I might be a genius. Mountains H. I think this is the last puzzle in the mountains. We have but one cactus to push. He must go upwards. It will apparently not be easy. Step one, clearly, is to get a head over to the right-hand side. This does not seem difficult at the outset. Let's get the head nice and high for reasons. And now I just have to, oops, press the whole structure up. Ah, I can't press the structure up there. But I think I could have done that differently, right? Suppose I'd done something like this. That's still in the way. Yeah, so now I won't be able to press up because that's in the way. Alright, so therein lies at least one part of the challenge. Maybe all of the challenge. What if I press the other way? So what if this guy tries to get over there, and this guy does the pressing to the right, then my other body's going to be in the way. Got it? Okay, so that's not going to work. Nah, it could have worked, right? What if I had attacked from this direction? So once again, this guy is going to try to get to the other grid. This guy... Oh, he doesn't have leverage to get over there now. Okay. What if I did it like this? So once again, this guy comes over here. This guy comes over here and tries to get leverage. We still can't get the other guy over there. Okay. Okay. So let's go back to the initial hypothesis of this guy right here is going to get over to the right-hand side. And so the question becomes... I have the ability to push this whole structure down, too. That might be interesting. That might be interesting. Is that interesting? When might it be interesting? Suppose... I can only push it down once, though, because of where my pot starts. So I don't see I don't see this head, like, trying to sneak to the right under. Because that seems pretty non-viable to me. But pressing it down could be useful for the other thing I was trying to do, so let's take a look at this once again. Suppose I press you over here. Oh, now I can't press down. The idea was going to be down and then farther to the left, or farther to the left and down. Okay. And remind me if I change things slightly and do this. This is also now in the way. This guy is over here. Right now, he can't press up because my body's in the way. Is there a way to get the body out of the way? Kind of. This doesn't quite work. What if I press farther over? Because now I can press the whole structure up except for my pot's in the way. So now the thing that's blocking me is not the stuff up top, but it's my pot right at the beginning. So can I press my pot out of the way? No, I don't think so. Note that I can't even do that. Okay. That was pretty close, though. That's very close to being a solution. Is there a way to modify this to be a solution, or do I still have the wrong approach? This is one of the key questions that comes up in multiple puzzles that can't decide how long it's going to take you to solve. Seems like my pot is always going to be there, but if I did want to shift the whole structure... The last time the whole structure was further to the left was here. However, then the top was blocked. And the top is kind of necessarily blocked from all of this. I'm curious about one more thing. Which is... I guess I'm never going to be able to do that, though. Seems very close. Definitely need to split heads in order to get both guys going in one place. Why was it that I couldn't push this farther out? This still seems viable at the moment. Yeah, why can't I not do this? Oh, because then my pot's underneath, right. And going farther doesn't change the fact that my pot's underneath. And from here, that's in the way. And now I can't do that. Can I poke him with my pot or something, actually? Hold on. That's an interesting thought. What if what I need to do is, like, poke him with my pot somehow? An idea something along these lines? My pot is still not going to be in the right spot here. More like this? Yeah, can I go up 2 from here? I still can't because that's in the way. Is there a way my pot could have had a higher bump there? No, because it needed to scoot under. And let's see, from here... Is there anything I could have done differently here? What if I had... Oops. Could this guy have done something different? No, because that just ends up pushing him out over there. Alright, but we're definitely looking at different possibilities now. It seems like that is non-viable. Unless... No, basically it would imply I could move the whole structure up twice for the pot to be able to get him. And I don't think I can ever move the whole structure up twice, because once I've split my heads, once is as far up as I can ever move. Unless I shift the whole structure down. What if I shift the whole structure down at some point? Hold the phone. What if... I split... Shift the whole structure down. Then this other guy's in the way of pushing the pot over, though. So now I can't get the pot over there because this head's in the way, even if I try to move him out of the way. That said, what if we look more at shifting structures down? Well, I mean, I can't ever do that. Yeah, it feels like the shifting structures down is not going to help me. So yeah, pot in the way here. But pot in the way here. What if I left a thing so that the pot has a chance to get out of the way? This seems possible now. So, I get this over here. I need to think about this. So the idea is once I do this, then I'm capable of shifting things up, and the only problem is there's nobody below him there. And it seems like this head needs to get below him. So how can this head be below him and shift the whole structure up? Because right now I can get below him, but I can't shift the whole structure up. What if... I don't think I can shift to the right here, but let's just find out really quick. Yeah, my body's in the way now. Oh, we feel really close now. If this guy could shift the structure up, well, unfortunately he can only go down. He could do it. And this guy can't get to where he can get things up. And if he goes over here before I shift it, we end up just doing this. So how do I get the right head down below him? Or do I? The only places I can push to move the whole structure up are here and here. What if I can't move the whole structure up now? Darn. This is the first time I can move the whole structure up, because everything is out of the way. But now it's too late to grab a hold of you. If this weren't here, I could circle around and get to the place where we can get the leverage. But from this point, there's no way for me to get below you to place the structure, because if I come down this way, I'll push you. If I come down this way, I won't be able to push farther to the right. If I come over here... Actually, what happens if I come over here? Does this work? I still can't get to where I need to be able to push the whole structure up. But if I could push the whole structure up, that would be great. If I could push the whole structure up, that would be great. Was there a way I could have done that by doing something more along these lines? Question mark. There's still not room. It's getting closer though. I have one other idea, which is something like this. And then this, I think. Is this right? Let's think. This feels like it might be right. It's still not right. It's kind of close to right, though. Wrong guy. So if I were below him, that would totally work. The only way I can get below him still is over here, and I'm still in the way. Is there any way to get me out of the way? I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to think about this one before next time. So, I will go ahead and call it there. I will say, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day. And perhaps next time we'll be able to finish off the mountains. Wish me luck.